Good morning, students. In the last class, we have studied about relation, its domain and range. Today, we'll discuss very important topic of your class as well as of class 12th, function. It is very most important topic. So what is function? So before that, we will see some examples. Here, two sets are given A and B. A set having some actors Ajay Devgan, Akshay Kumar, Ranveer Singh, Varun Dhawan, and set B some actresses Twinkle Khanna, Deepika, Kajol, Priyanka. In example 2, we have in first set Raya Dasharat, Ram, Shri Ram, Lakshman, and here Kaushalya, Kekai, Sumitra, Sita, Urmila. In third, we have Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrugna. In second set, Urmila, Mandvi, Shrutkirti, and Sita. Okay? Now, for this sets A and B, I define a relation set of pairs XY such that X is husband of Y, where X belongs to A and Y belongs to B. Okay? Then what will happen? X is husband of Y. So Ajay Devgan is husband of Kajol, so its image is Kajol. Akshay Kumar is husband of Twinkle Khanna. Ranveer Singh is husband of Deepika. But Varun Dhawan, husband of Priyanka? No. Okay, so Varun Dhawan has no image. Then here, in this case, King Dashrath has 3 wives, Kaushalya, Kekai, Sumitra. So, image of Dashrath, Kaushalya, Kekai, and Sumitra. Okay? Ram is husband of Sita, and Lakshman husband of Urmila. So, we have this relation. If you write in roster form, we can write Dashrath, Kaushalya, Dashrath, Kekai, Dashrath, Sumitra, Ram, Sita, Lakshman, Urmila, like this. In the same way in the first set. Then here in third example, Ram is husband of Sita, Lakshman husband of Urmila, Bharat husband of Mandvi, and Shatrugna is husband of Shrutkirti. Okay? So now we have these 3 examples. Right? If I say this first 2 are not function, these first 2 relations are not function, and this is function. So how can we find, or what we can observe from these 3 examples, that which thing can make this relation as function, but these 2 are not function? If we observe, then what we are observing, what we can observe? So here, one thing we are observing, yes, some elements are there in the first set which is not having image. One thing we observe here. Okay? In this case, all elements are having image in the first set A. Okay? But here we don't. So if we compare this to, one thing we can find out. But if we compare this to, all are having image, here same, all are having image, then why it is some function, it is not function? So one thing again we can observe from this 2, here this has 3 images, and here all have only 1 image. Okay? So if we define a function, so function is what? A relation from set A to set B in such a manner that every element of A set should have only 1 and only 1 image. All elements are having image here, but this element has 3 images. So that's why it is not function. Here, one element in the set A has no image, without image. That's why it is not function. Here, all elements of set A are having only 1 image. So what is function? Function is a special type of relation. Function also relation. What is function? A function from set A to set B is a relation in which all the elements of set A has unique image. Unique image, exactly one image. Unique image means only one, exactly one image. Okay, so simple definition of function. A function is what? A relation from set A to set B where every element of set A has one and only one image. In this case, your first set will be domain. In case of relation, and in this case relation, this complete set A is not domain. Only these three elements will be in domain. But for function, your first set will be your domain and second set codomain. And all the elements which are related in these elements will be in the set of range. Range, codomain same, only domain will be different. Yeah? In relation, some elements of first set can be or complete set can be domain. But in function, complete set A will be your domain. This is your function. Okay? Now we will find domain of function. We will discuss domain of function. If your two sets are given, we define relation from function from A to B, then complete set A will be your domain. Okay? But if function is given, sets are not given, one function is given. Function is what? In the form of y equal to f of x. F of x can be suppose 2x minus 3. Okay? So if this function is given, then what is its domain? So meaning of domain is what? For which values of x, what we can put here so that we can get some value of y. Which values we can put here so that we can get value of y. Okay? So we can put any natural number here. If we take any natural number, then we get some values of y. Okay? If we take whole number, then also we can get. If we take integers, then also we can get some values of y. If we take rational number, if x is 5 by 2, then we will have some value y. If we take some irrational number, if x is root 2, then what is the value of y? 2 root 2 minus 3. Okay, na? Means for every natural number or whole number or integers or rational number or irrational number, we can find its value. So if we take this 2, means rational and irrational, for both if we can find value of y, it means for real number we can find. It means we can find value of 2x minus 3 for every real number. For every real number we can find one value of y. It means what we can say, its domain is set of real number. Simple meaning, this function is defined for which values, and which values means can be only one or two values, can be one set like natural number, whole number, integer, rational number, real number. So simple thing to find domain, what we have to think. So simple way, your denominator should not be 0. One thing, we cannot take any value of x for which denominator becomes 0. And if denominator becomes 0, then division by 0 is not defined, so we cannot get any value. So one thing should be clear, denominator cannot be 0 for any value, and here your denominator is 1 only, it is non-zero, so whatever we put, we get any non-zero value in the denominator. So its domain is set of real. Okay? One thing, denominator cannot be 0. Then if we have some root function, some values are given in root, 2x minus 3, like this if it is given, then what is square of 25? Square root of 25? 5 minus 5. What is square root of minus 25? Whose square will be minus 25? So in the root, there should not be any negative value. If we get suppose minus 25, after putting some values of x, we get a minus 25, then what will be its root? We cannot find. Okay. So second thing, if we have root, then square root, then its radicand, this radicand cannot be negative. Second thing, denominator should not be 0, and this value radicand cannot be negative. These two things we do remember. Okay, then we can find domain easily. Okay, so now we'll find some domain of some functions. One function is given, what will be its domain? Suppose we have function f of x equal to 1 upon x minus 5. What is its domain? Okay. So here we have some x in the denominator. So for which x this denominator becomes 0, that we can find. Now what we would find? For which values of x this denominator becomes 0. So for that, what we can do? Just put that denominator equal to 0 and simplify. It is either linear or quadratic or cubic or whatever, any polynomial. Put equal to 0 and simplify. We get x equal to 5. So this function is not defined for x equal to 5. If it takes to 5, this becomes 0 and 1 by 0 is not defined. It means what? We have to leave 5. We cannot take 5. We can take any number, but 5 we cannot take. So what you can write? Domain is set of real number. But one number we are leaving. What? 5. This set will subtract from this R. And now we have studied difference of two sets. So R minus this set. What will remain here? Every real number except 5. So this is domain of this function 1 upon x minus 5. Okay? Simple one more example. What is domain of 1 by 2x minus 3? So again, we have x in the denominator. So put denominator equal to 0. Then we have x equal to 3 by 2. It means what? We can take any value of x, but 3 by 2 we cannot take. So just eliminate 3 by 2 from set of real number. Then it will be your domain. Set of all real numbers except 3 by 2. Okay? One more example, if you take f of x equal to x minus 2 upon x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay? We will find its domain. So again we have some x terms in x in the denominator. So this function will be defined only when this denominator is non-zero. If denominator becomes 0, function is not defined. So we put x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Now we factorize it. This is quadratic polynomial. How to factorize? So we need two numbers whose sum should be 5 and their product should be 6 into 1, 6. Like this you can factorize. So x square plus 3x plus 2x, 5x, and 3x into 2x, 6 square. So this will give you x plus 3 into x plus 2. X plus 3 into x plus 2 is 0. It means either this 0 or this 0. And when you multiply two numbers and their product is 0, it means one of them must be 0. If any number is not 0, we cannot get 0 product. So one of them must be 0. So if it is 0, then what is x? If it is 0, what is x? So we get x equal to minus 3 and minus 2. So for minus 3 and minus 2, this becomes 0. It means in the domain, we have to eliminate these two numbers. So set of having elements -2, -3, we can eliminate from this R. So this will be our domain for this function. Okay? So simple meaning, what we do, if denominator contains x, any term is there in x in the denominator, put equal to 0 and find the values of x. That x you can eliminate from the set of real number. Okay? If we have only polynomials in the denominator numerator, just put denominator equal to 0 and find the values of x, and that x you can eliminate from the set of real number. That will be your domain. Okay? Just note down this. Now we find domain of this functions. Domain of root x minus 5. What is domain of root x minus 5? Okay? So first thing, we have one root function. So this x minus 5, if you see, x minus 5 should not be negative. X minus 5 cannot be negative. If it is negative, then root of negative number does not exist. Okay? So x minus 5 should be more than 0. Then this x minus 5 is in the numerator. So numerator can be 0, no problem. 0 by something, non-zero is 0 only. So we get some value of f of x. So x minus 5 can be 0 also. So this function is defined if x minus 5 is more than or equal to 0. It means what? X is more than or equal to 5. Okay? So what is domain? X is more than or equal to 5. 5 or more than 5 means this side. This complete real line from 5 will be your domain. So what you can write domain? From 5 to infinity, and 5 is included, so you can write close bracket, close interval. So this interval is domain for this function. We cannot take values less than 5. If it is less than 5, suppose you take 4, then 4 minus 5 will be negative value, and root of negative number is not exist. So 5 or more than 5 values you can take. So its domain is set of real number from 5 to infinity. Okay? For second question, f of x equal to 1 upon root x minus 5. Again there is root. So this cannot be negative. It should be more than 0. Function is defined if it is more than 0. It can be 0. Now in this case it is in the denominator, and if x minus 5 becomes 0, the root 0 is defined, no problem. Root 0 is defined, but now root 0 is 0. So denominator becomes 0, and if denominator becomes 0, function is not defined. So x minus 5 in this case should be more than 0 only. So if any number is there in root and it is in the numerator, so the predicand will be more than or equal to 0. And here, if it is in the denominator, then only more than 0. So x is more than 5. So in this case, this domain will be set of real number from more than 5. Set of real number more than 5. Now 5 is not included. So this open interval is domain for this function, and here close this interval will be your domain because 5 is included here. Okay? So if we have a function like this, we can find domain in this manner. Now for third question, so both are polynomials, denominator numerator. So denominator should not be 0. So x minus 2 is not 0. If x minus 2 becomes 0, then x will be 2. It means its domain will be set of real number except 2. Okay? See, one thing can be in your mind. X square minus 5, x square minus 4. We can write x plus 2, x minus 2, and x minus 2 can be cancelled out. So, but we cannot cancel because we want to find domain. And if you write x square minus 4 like x plus 2 x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. We are cancelling suppose x minus 2. It means what? This should be non-zero only. Then we can cancel out. Otherwise we cannot cancel. If it is 0, 0 by 0, not defined. So we don't know what is x. We want to find values of x. Right? So x minus 2 we cannot cancel here. Because if x is 2, then in this case we are cancelling 0, 0. We are dividing by 0. So that will be wrong. So we cannot cancel to find domain. If any factor is common in numerator denominator, we cannot cancel it in case of finding domain. Other cases, no problem, we can cancel. But to find domain, if one factor is common in denominator and numerator, we cannot cancel it. Clear? So its domain will be set of real number except 2. So if we have functions like this, we can find domain. Check it out.